Hi, my friends. I have done a lot of crazy things in my life. I'll have to put this back up toward the top. Uh, it might work fine, but I'll let you learn from my mistakes. Okay, so these chairs and my table was rotten. The legs were rotten terribly, and I thought they're nice chairs, but that's the bad. They were really rotted out. So I thought, well, okay, I'll just tape up the bottoms and put a little epoxy in them. Now that's fine. First, I'll show you how I did it. I measured how much had rotted off from wherever you want to get a base from and get an idea how long each leg is supposed to be. And then I drilled a screw down inside. And the reason I put the screw in was to give me a mark to let me know where my epoxy should be. Because I really wanted my tape to be above, I didn't want to just have to fill it right up to the top. So that's what the screw's for. I did that on all four chairs and also a table. All right, so I put wax paper inside first. It looks like a bunch of crap, but that's what I did. I tore the tape off so we could look at it, and then I put some of that blue tape around it. Well, I've learned, but the first thing I did was I realized that when I pour the epoxy in, the first one I did, I filled it up first. I should have never done that because, as you can see, the epoxy ran all underneath the tape, underneath here. All right, so now I went back and put some black tape around it. So here's my advice. Okay, the black tape, it's a duct tape, worked great as far as let it come below your other tape. Or you could just use duct tape all the way up if you want. That'd be the ideal thing. I don't know why I did it this way. Like I say, mistakes. Anyway, this is an outside chair. It won't make any difference. I'll sand it some and I'll put some stain on it. Nobody really cares, But also do this, when you do pour the epoxy in, just pour a little epoxy into it and let that harden. And so the little bit of epoxy will fill up all the little cracks and crevices. So when you go back and put more epoxy in it, it'll have already filled up any cracks that could seep out, and it works much better. All right, let me show you. Let's see. This one I kind of goofed a little bit. Okay, let's wait a minute. Let's see. Show you. And this one, see, leaked some. That's when I was still kind of learning a little bit, And I still got to put some more in this one. See, I got to come up to the screw and just letting it harden first. And I'll show you this table. The first chair I did, I put Bondo instead of the epoxy. Hey, Bondo worked great, except it's not quite as filling. I mean, it doesn't go into the crevices as well, and also it costs a lot more. I think it does. I only did one chair with a can of that stuff. Now look at this here. Notice that this table, I had no leaks. See here? No leaks. No leaks on the legs. Because I put the black tape around the bottom, and also I poured a little epoxy to begin with, like I told you. And that stopped up all the crevices. Well, my friend, I have got an absolute mess in a way, but like I do with everything else, I make a mess and then I try to straighten out my mess. It's going to be okay. But I hope you learn something from my goose. You have a nice day.